I'm Sync.
And I'm Echo.
And we are back once again playing Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. In the last episode, well, we left Ben getting pummeled consistently. We finished up our trial, first day in trial, and started our investigation. In this episode, we're going to continue our investigation, and we'll be heading over to the detention center. We'll be talking to Maximilian Galactica.
Okay, Max, what you gotta say?
Oh, my sweeties! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from the local TV station came by. They said that since I'm a famed magician, let's make your very own TV special.
Really? What kind of TV special?
Maximilian Galactica, The Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live.
Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special.
But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out of here quick, I don't have no choice but to stage a real prison escape. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. I'd have no choice. It would be a constitutional obligation. That's contractual constitutional. Contractual obligation. That's show business.
When you said constitutional, I'm like, dude, this is not the Constitution.
Right. Hey, buddy.
Okay, talk to me. Night of the murder. I need more info.
So, the night of the crime, you didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you?
You asked this at the end, man.
Here is how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something I can do at will. I don't care what Stoogey Clown says. It wasn't me.
Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying?
You'd have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and the cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I'll say this much, it's much harder than you think.
Yeah, you gotta balance yourself on the wire, you gotta have training and everything.
Yeah, really hard.
I was thinking about this in court today. I got a favor to ask of you. Is it about the poster?
Anything for you, sweetie.
Be friends with the other performers in the circus! Actually, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's really fair.
Fabulous! A great joke! Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like that?
But
I've won the world stage! I won the International Grand Prix! International Grand Prix?
wait, I think we talked about this.
Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something I cannot simply tolerate. Not tolerate. Ambition, huh?
Something about what Max said just rings true to my ears.
Well, Grand Prix. Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told the story 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I'm really sick of telling the story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Viola, here, take a look at this.
Why do you have that?
I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Just look at that fabulous stage. That is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. And at that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and there and die a happy man. I'll never forget how it felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim.
Wow.
By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the others in the circus.
That's actually pretty nice. I guess he just doesn't get along with them because they don't have as much of an ambition as he does.
Yeah.
That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey, Nick, how about you buy me a trophy?
Probably a little dinky one.
Yes.
That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya.
Excuse you, Phoenix. It is to me.
My sweeties, you can have this picture on of my triumph.
Why do you have that on you? Shouldn't the police have taken everything?
He's a magician. I'm sure there's pockets and sleeves in his outfit that they missed.
Okay.
Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Watch and learn. That's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail? Grand Prix photo added to court record.
Phoenix, that's so rude. Honestly. Anything I need to present?
No. We are good.
Okay.
Since we already talked to good old Ben and Trilo, we can head over to Plaza.
Wait. First. Would you mind taking a look at this?
Huh?
I guess we won't need you to look at this after all. Okay, fine. He said to show
Show
it.
it to everyone, yeah.
Is Regina here? Huh? Where's Regina?
I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Heh, Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you?
No. I'm just, allergic to wild tigers. Me too, Phoenix, me too.
Mm-hmm. But by the way, Regina is not a wild tiger.
It is, yeah, you're right.
Max and the Ringmaster had their talk in this room.
That could have been when the ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside.
Why'd he do that? Maybe it was cold or something. Oops, I did not mean that. What I meant to do was... Can I grab that piece of paper now? You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat. They just call this a face of someone who already knew that. What? Strap of white paper sticking out of the pocket. Where? Calm down. Can't go rummaging through people's clothes. Always make me feel like doing something wrong. Okay, nope.
Yeah.
I
think the plaza's another place to go. I think something should be happening there.
Yeah, I was gonna go.
We saw Gumshoe there.
I was gonna go there.
Yeah. Yeah, plaza.
I don't know why I thought it was not there.
Not that one. Yeah, I know.
I went down. I was like, wait a minute.
Multiple times when I was playing this on my own, those years ago, I got lost here as well. I'm like, okay, what ties into what? Oh, it's you two. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest?
Don't you mean a whip?
A whip. Nah, I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story.
I knew it!
Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Being bossed around by a woman. I know how you feel.
Phoenix, you're so rude! If Mia heard you right now...
Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts when you fake laugh that much?
Francisca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself.
No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to backbite that woman with a whip. No way.
Why are you defending her?
Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is.
Right now?
Don't show up. 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 Looks like she's wound him pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak.
Huh? How's that possible?
According to the clown, the criminal jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right under this window, pal.
Oh, I see. Who lives in that room? Behind the window up there.
The acrobat's got his room up on there on the 3rd floor, it seems.
Oh!
Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas going up to the acrobatics room. Got it, pal?
Time to go to the acrobatics room. Von Karma.
Once she's done with the investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out.
That's right. This time we don't have the judge to get her not to kill us.
Yeah.
I guess we better talk to Mo. Mo's room.
Mo's not here.
If he was here, you would have been able to tell even before you step into his room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away. Okay.
What do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself?
I always thought he was just thinking up no new jokes.
He must really love his work.
From what it sounds like, no. Is there anything new here?
Nope.
That's what I thought. We definitely do not want to enter. Or let's try the cafeteria.
Sounds good.
I was like, there's a place I didn't go. What was it? Cafeteria. Right.
There we go. Big Top Cafeteria. Ha! Right! Welcome to the wonderful and fabulous. Welcome to the wonderful and the fabulous, the cafeteria! Yikes. He's in an awfully good mood.
Maybe because Gumshoe had to sit and fake laugh at his jokes.
Yeah. Alright, you know what time it is. Riddle time! Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza?
Why do I not like the sound of this?
Come on, you can answer this. It's easy. Because cafeteria Mexican food is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction. Bowel destruction. Wrong. Try again. Okay, what do you think, girly?
I got it!
Okay, what's your answer?
Because they were in the cafeteria.
Cafeteria.
Okay, but I don't get why it's Mexican pizza.
Teary-eye spicy.
What?
Spicy Mexican food.
Okay.
Teary-eye. Hey, exactly! It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe.
I did it!
What's going on? He's being too nice. Hi, Mo.
I kind of don't want to dive into his mental state right now. Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it?
You're telling me. I didn't think it was going to be so tough.
Oh my gosh. Tough?
Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh.
What's wrong with you? Besides you being a sad old man.
For instance, it was such a tough crowd last night, I had to smash watermelons.
That's a waste of watermelons.
I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing.
You even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no surface joke.
Exactly! How can you not laugh at a stunning comedy like that?
Well, when you're faced with murder.
Yeah. Are you 100% sure about your testimony today? I saw what I saw, I swear. That creep just...
flew through the air?
It wasn't exactly flying per se, more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max. don't see any psyche locks. You must be telling the truth.
Okay. Oops. You're gonna hate me for this. But I'm doing it anyway, because why the fuck not?
Aha! Not that picture. He showed it to you guys too.
Huh? You seen it as well?
Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Oh yeah. He didn't just show me the picture.
What do you mean?
He showed me his bust too. And let me tell you, that thing's enormous.
From the picture, it looks hella... It's like the size of his torso!
In this picture, I think. He made us worship it every day. He made us bow to his greatness.
Okay.
He's got a big bust. Phoenix, focus! I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing.
Phoenix? What are you thinking of what the bust is?
Whoa, let's hear about Max's big, huge bust. Max's bust should be on that small table over there. There's nothing over there. Really? Oh yeah. When was it? I'd say about five days ago. All of a sudden, the bust disappeared.
It disappeared?
If you want to see it, here's the photo on the bulletin board over there.
Wasn't there a big bust, big trophy in Acro's room?
There was a big trophy in Acro's room, yes.
Holy shit!
Yeah, Max just had to put the picture up.
Hey, this thing is really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me.
Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it.
Aww.
Max G's bust added to court record. Oh, sorry, Max G's bust. Is there anything else that changed about this place? Nope, nothing changed that I can see. I wonder if he's actually thinking about this, or if he's setting up a bad joke. No, I'm drawing a blank here. A quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book.
I guess there really aren't any other things that could have changed, huh?
Well, there is one teensy tiny thing that does seem different. Tell us. What changed?
What changed, indeed?
Well, on the morning of the crime, over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted to a front and center. Piece of paper. It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but all I could see was its title.
Yikes! It says, "To the murderer!"
The murderer? Yep, that's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off. I don't know who posted it. When did you find this? The morning before the murder.
Before the murder?
Yeah, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered. Who in the world posted this thing? Note added to court record.
Nick, I think this is a very important clue. Back to the ringmaster's room.
Nope, not yet. Welcome to how I played this game.
Phoenix, you're always one step behind me, or like actually multiple steps behind me, let's face it.
Yeah. Let's go back to Maximilian Galactica.
Sarcastic. I don't know why. I can't remember where's what.
I know, right?
Oops.
Hi, Max.
Patrol.
Bye, Max.
That's literally happened before.
So, let's talk about,
Do you know anything about this note?
the morning of the murder. It was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart simply skipped a beat.
Your heart skipped a beat?
While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. In company? I guess it wasn't really a company, more like the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the notes, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket in his tailcoat.
Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing?
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You also might want to ask my sweetie pie princess.
Now did a ringmaster room?
Yep.
Gosh, that took too long
Yeah.
for us to grab a stupid piece of paper that's sticking out of the freaking tailcoat.
It's called story progression. Making sure it's not ruined by the fact that you could probably pick this note up right away.
Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat.
You know, I've got a feeling I know what this is. That is.
I bet it's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. I don't think there's another half. I think that's the other 80%.
Yes, the other 80%.
Then let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. I knew it! It fits perfectly with the other piece.
What does it say? What does it say?
To the murder, I have
The
conclusive
evidence
of what
took place.
Before the murder?
Before the murder, yes. Meet at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza.
Tonight at 10 p.m.?
That's when the murder took place.
Now we need to find out who caught off the ringmaster.
Note, updated to court record.
What did the ringmaster do in his past life?
Well, now we need to find Regina.
Okay, story progression! You know, because the date comes back. What? Mo's gone.
There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo. Hamburgers.
Hamburgers. Is it hamburgers? Hamburger. Just thinking about it is making me hungry. All of a sudden, I need a burger bad.
Good thing I had a hamburger for dinner. All of a sudden, I need a new partner. Bad.
Rude, Phoenix? Gosh.
Plaza.
You don't have cravings? Probably not.
Only for justice. Wait, let me phrase that. Hey, Gumshoe, buddy old pal friend.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual.
Well, I'm done with the investigation for the acrobat. Finally. With Miss Von Karma. But with Miss Von Karma.
Beep 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 beep. Nick, what is that? That beeping sound. It's actually making me a little anxious.
It's Miss Von Karma.
Is that your tone for her? Huh?
Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something. If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna need to head and get out of here, quick! See you, pal!
Uh-oh. She's coming for us. Oh, I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot.
Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens.
I have.
Yeah.
Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, that's... ow! That whip cut right through me. Oh, Maya!
Von Karma. She really did appear.
I knew it. It was a bad day in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Did you hear it? Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you?
You just knocked Maya into the ground. Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true.
You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news?
Ha ha ha. National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright, your miserable plight.
Yeah.
Plight will be known internationally.
I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. So, Von Karma.
What do you have to say to this? Oh! I can show Von Karma my badge. What about this? Ow! She hit me again.
Maybe you should hold off on wild goose chases.
Now I can't represent this.
No.
Not that. That! Not that. That!
Show him Max's bust.
I kind of want to show you her that. But she's just gonna whip Maya again.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna let her whip Maya.
So...
Talk to me, I guess.
Von Karma, it appears you have to get your hand... You got your hands into something, huh?
Ha! I'm amazed you picked that up that much.
Anyone could. You didn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head.
I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints?
A conclusive witness? You mean the acrobat? Right.
I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yeah. I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. Can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself.
I mean, you should worry about her, because she's gonna literally whip you to death if you turn your back on her.
So, revenge.
Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. My dad? Do you mean the esteemed Manfred Von Karma? Of course! Your dad! I know you miss him! Enough out of you. One more word now, you'll get a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this or any other conversation?
Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about?
Are you talking about last court case? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again, one more time.
Him?
I'm sure you know whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth?
Miles Edgeworth?
Oh, this is getting interesting now.
Miles Edgeworth. Why would you even bring him up?
You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? Manfred Von Karma. Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edward was right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Little brother?
Yeah.
Huh? Little brother? Edward and Nick are the same age.
Edgeworth.
And here we have Phoenix.
The man who inspired me to become an attorney.
And now we have Phoenix lamenting over his lover who is dead / not dead. I know that he already came back in the future games. He's not dead. Who just disappeared off the face of the earth.
I fought against him in a few cases. But after that case was over, he vanished.
It's your fault he is gone.
Which is why I have a love-hate relationship with Rise from the Ashes, because technically that breaks canon.
Ah. I was like, wait, we saw him being prosecutor for Emma, for Lana.
Right. You have to remember that
was added in later.
It was still canon, but it requires rewriting of the actual sequels to the games. So,
but to be fair, did they say right after? But because he really did, he still vanished after that case.
Yeah.
It was just also after Lana's case.
Lana's case. Yeah.
Oh, so you're mad because he disappeared?
Yeah.
Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I...
Nick, what does she mean? What?
After that case, Edgeworth was in a particular state, and it got worse. He got worse every day. He never set foot into court again. This is why, because like never once again. After that day in court, he never set foot in court again.
Okay.
Yeah. And then one day he just vanished. And all he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office.
Prosecutor Prosecutor Miles Edwards chooses death. That's like a suicide note, but that still isn't confirmed death because you haven't found the body. No one is dead until you find the body.
That was 1 year ago. It was right after you left to go back home.
Oh, well, right after she left, and it was a couple months. The case was a couple months after she left.
Yeah.
Mr. Edward, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edward chose death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddled the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. Then I'm going to teach him the difference between right and wrong with my own hands. Nick, about Edward?
Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay?
Von Karma is... Nick?
Von Karma?
What?
I don't know if you're God's gift to prosecutors or not. But I've had enough of you. Him too.
What? What happened? This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Nick?
Let's go. We need to talk to the performer on the 3rd floor.
I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick. Technically, Von Karma did.
Yeah.
Let me just say that Phoenix right now is acting like a lover whose lover just ran out on him. Which is essentially what happened, right? I mean, we all know that Edward and Phoenix are in a relationship, right?
Half of the more, I'll say, spicy fan art is, half of it is Miles and Phoenix.
I'm not surprised. By the way, I don't ship it, but I'm not against it. I just don't care. I'm of that opinion.
I am firmly and drastically indifferent.
Yes, I have to be clear.
Yeah.
With shipping, it's just like, you know how shipping goes. There's ship wars.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I just really like Nick's and Maya's relationship.
Yeah.
But I still have to wait until like Spirit of Justice before I can like make a definitive answer, because then Maya is an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I see why he's in a wheelchair. I guess.
You can see why all of his equipment is upper body strength.
I thought it was because he needed upper body strength for acrobatics. But nope. I didn't know that he was disabled.
You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling.
Ken Dingling.
Sorry.
Ken Dingling?
Sorry, stupid middle school joke hit me again. Really stupid.
Ken Dingling.
I'm ashamed I'm giggling at it.
I'm trying to get the pun, but all I think is Can Dingo.
Can Dingling. Ken Dingling. Ken Dangling.
What?
Ken Dangling.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And you're like, Ken Dingling. And I was like, are you serious? Dick joke?
Yeah, I know. Ken Dingling. God damn it. This is so stupid. I should be more mature about this. Someone died in this case. Someone everyone loved. And I'm laughing at Dingling. But I need a minute. Do you want to read this?
But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. Aggro.
Aggro.
Mr. Aggro.
How do you know my name? The detective told me. He told you you'll definitely shoot up here. So Gumshoe is in full knowledge of him going behind Montgomery's back, and is complacent in our actions and letting us go ahead and do it.
I think that's just him getting back at Von Karma.
I think so too.
Acro, you remember this circus as well?
That's right. I mainly perform on tightrope or flying trapeze. But nowadays, I perform in my wheelchair.
Oh, okay.
Not fitting music. After that bombshell.
What do you think of this?
I'm sorry, but in my present physical condition. Sorry? That's not funny. I don't really know how much about what goes on the outside of this room.
Oh, we're sorry.
Don't worry about it. No need to apologize. God, he's ripped!
Yes, I know, right?
Maximilian Galactico, right? You'll have to forgive me, but I try not to think about him. Acro won't even look at it.
It looks like something is really waiting on him. Okay, talk to me about the circus.
Acro, why'd you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at the business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all without me.
Oh.
The only person who was willing to take my partner's place was the ringmaster. Parents' place. I say partners. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver.
It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint.
He was, and that's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. Such a shame. Sometimes I think he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter.
Well, for one thing, I think he was too kind in the sense that he didn't let his daughter know about the outside world.
Yeah. I wonder if he spoiled Regina. I wonder.
Huh, I wonder. What?
Yeah.
Regina is so cute. She's truly a princess.
Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Do I detect a hint of grudge against Regina?
Okay, yeah. Let's just talk about this. Okay, sure. I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? I just assumed it was like an accident with one of the performance or during training.
The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself.
Why did they give him the 3rd floor?
That's awful. Sorry, that's you.
That's awful.
The accident happened during the acrobatics session, right?
What? Why would you?
In acrobatics,
I see.
A cyclock? It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature.
Did the ringmaster do it?
What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's almost been 6 months since I was last hurt. Since I was hurt, I injured my legs during practice.
Injured is one way to put it.
6 months ago. When the world went on at the circus then.
That's what happened.
Yeah. I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was in the hospital all day yesterday. Ah, you went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream.
Huh?
I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw. What you saw? Jeez, that sounded really ominous. So, what'd you witness? What'd you see, Acro? That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound come from below my window.
I see. The scene in your camera was right below your window.
That's when I looked out the window.
What did you see?
He was flying straight up into the air. He? Maximilian Galactica.
What?
That's what I thought you'd say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying? I'm absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind.
Nick?
Well, in the next episode, we are going to continue our investigation and figure out what else we can need to do to figure out more about the situation here.
Uh-huh.
See you guys then.
Bye.